stage.
Hey, welcome to West Coast Live. Tonight, we have the Smith family, right?
Yep, Brandon and Trey.
Brandon and Trey.
We'll bring them in here. You could introduce them.
Okay. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to West
Wow,
Coast.
look at the applause, too.
Yeah, we got applause. Our production manager is on it tonight.
Right?
Oh, my gosh. Here we go. So, Trey, we've had you on the show before, but we haven't had Brandon yet, your dad.
Yep.
So,
That first time.
Brandon, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and how long you've been pulling.
Well, I'm 55 years old. I'm a contractor. Own a small contracting business here in Turlock, California. I do a little bit of farming, almonds and walnuts, and been supporting Trey with his truck pulling for, I don't know, how old are you, 29? 11 years? Yeah, 11 years. So I decided I'm going to start pulling too then.
So, tell us about the truck. You guys got it from New York or
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania? Oh, wow.
Yeah, Matt Holbrook. Yep, that's it right there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you guys call it something different now, right? Is it?
We kept we named it. We changed the name to Pipe Dream.
Oh, okay.
But we kept everything else. So I don't want to change too much right now.
Right.
He did such a good job on it. It's just such a beautiful truck.
That is beautiful. Yeah.
It is pretty.
And they're good people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you guys are too.
Thank you.
You bet. You bet. Well deserved. And that truck runs good too. I understand that, you got a couple W's over your son even.
Yeah. I don't know how long that's going to last. So I got to take it when I can.
Yeah. Well, he's got to make up a lot of feet there. That's going to be a chore.
Yeah.
A lot.
I don't know. I was standing right next to Trey whenever Brandon made his pass the first night at GSI, and I think Trey was just as happy as Brandon was. I mean, there was a big old high five, and we were like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
What a way to start out, huh?
Yeah.
No guns,
It's pretty special. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Now you were in the won the ring too, didn't you? Or,
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Got lucky enough. Second night
first
too.
time out, and he wins the ring. Dang.
Yeah.
That's it. You're done now. All your luck's
Yeah. I'm gonna quit now.
I got a bunch
It's all
of young
downhill from
guns
here.
coming after me.
Yeah. You better just retire now, Brandon. Retire
Yeah.
No
Got a bunch of
kidding.
young guys putting a lot of horsepower going to be out there this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
It's fun. Gonna be a fun season again.
Yeah.
But it's hard
Yeah,
to
we're
not
itching.
pulling.
Yeah.
When did Brandon, you started pulling right when Trey did, or?
No, we got Trey into it. Albert Mindy's. I don't know if I know
Yeah.
John probably knows. Yeah, you guys know Albert then.
Yeah.
We went to a couple of his pulls, and then Trey wanted to pull. And the truck that he's pulling now is actually the truck that we got him when he was 16 years old. And he started pulling that truck, and we started learning. And I never wanted to get my wallet out and think I had enough money to do two of them. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, who does?
yeah. So I finally got to my age now, 55, I said, you know what? I can't take it with me. So we're going to go all in on this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, now Trey's got grandbabies coming up too. So
Yeah.
long they'll be in the seat doing something.
Yeah, we have 2 on the ground now, and she's gonna calve out again in July, I think.
Yep.
So
One more in July.
They have a ball team there pretty soon.
yeah, they're gonna have 3 under 3.
Yeah.
Whew.
Wow.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about it is when they get older, they'll all be gone at the same time.
Yeah, that was the goal.
Yeah.
Get him done.
Oh, they'll never leave. Awesome. What is? Are you guys mainly staying in California this year? Are you plan on going out of state any or?
Nevada
for sure.
for those ones up north.
Yeah, we'll.
And then I'd love to try. We've talked about it, and a couple guys from our class has talked about it. We have a couple group chats, and I'm pretty close with a couple of the guys. We've talked about making a trip over to a really good one. There's diesels and dark corners down in Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, watch
But,
that one. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be fun to get a couple semi-fulls of trucks and head over there and see how we can compete. But I really don't want to drive all that way and get our asses kicked. And it'd be nice to go over there and let them know that California isn't what everyone thinks it is, or that I shouldn't even say California, just the West Coast in general.
Right.
So, but yeah, I think we might start traveling a little bit more.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I mean that class back there, they don't have not much on you guys at all. I don't think. I think you guys are there.
Yeah, no, it's intimidating because they have so many of them.
Right.
But as far as horsepower goes, most of the guys out here are having the motors built from the same guys back there. So,
Right.
West Coast.
I wish we can get some motor builders on the West Coast.
Yeah. Gordyville? No. Nope, not really there.
Yeah.
We're going out close, but I guess we're going Midwest. Is Illinois Midwest, John?
Well, we go over the Mississippi, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of east.
Yeah. Far mid-east.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Illinois is pretty. That's a trek.
Yeah, that's so we go there.
Yeah.
far mid northeast. Yeah, same.
Yeah. Make another trip out there and in May. And
That'd
then
be
we
a fun
come back. We come back and have lots of fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
There's a
lots
lot of good events this year.
Oh yeah.
Like picked up a couple more. MLM's picked up a couple more, and LNL's picked up a couple more. It'll be a good year.
Yeah, there's more pools to go to. That the guys back east even say the same thing, that we have so many pools back here. I mean, a guy can't go to them all.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And that's the thing. That's the thing too. Is thank goodness we've gone through the spurt. We're getting more pools, but we're also getting more iron.
Yeah.
So it's not really relying on all the same iron to get all 60 pools.
There's, like I tell everybody said, there's too many pools. I go, there's not. There's plenty of iron. You just pick where you want to go.
Yeah.
You pick your own season. You don't need to go with anybody. Just do your own thing.
Well, the most hooks I ever made in a season was we did 36 hooks. Me and Arnold did back in 2015, and
That's a lot.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an engine rebuild.
Yeah, thank goodness that was the street days, so I wasn't having to do that all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing's changed. They weren't making no horsepower or anything either.
Oh,
John, you walked right into that. My God.
yeah, no, I did.
Good Lord.
I didn't think I'd leave my screen frozen, so you can't see the expression.
We don't see them crying. No. We keep pushing him. You might put a hairdryer on that thing, then you guys better look out.
Make some power.
Yeah.
Plus that picture that we had, hair dryers anonymous.
Yeah. Hairdryers anonymous.
We had that one for Trey last time, and I lost that one.
Oh yeah.
We got a couple of those things over here at the shop. A couple of those cars.
Yeah. Big ones?
Big one.
Big ones, pretty big.
Yeah.
Bigger the better.
That's what I hear.
That's
seen
the next,
that.
that's the next one is going up a class.
Shark bait runs like a 4-inch with that
Oh, it's
6.
insane.
It's
Yeah.
He said the track has to be awesome because he has to come out so high RPM and
Oh, I
break
bet.
it, because if it gets under the turbo, he's done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
with
that's a good. That actually brings up a good, valid point. We get on a soft track. We try to walk it as much as possible, keep our lower RPMs, and keep our wheels planted. Where you guys got to be up there, and you guys got to come off hot just to get the chargers going.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do you roll them suckers back at all to try to get it to catch up, or can you?
A lot of feel.
Yeah. It's just what you
Feeling your tires bite or spin, and like for me, for the longest time, I just got gauges. I just ran first year with RPM gauge, so I was doing everything based on sound. And like when he pulled my truck, it was all based on sound. So it was just how it felt and sounded, and keeping it. There's a fine line where it'll fall off, or you got to ride it. And like Turlock's a pretty sandy track, and it's always a pretty tough one to get off the line.
Yeah, there's a fine line there. I mean, I haven't been in the seat very much at all, but just from being around and helping them build the motors and stuff and listening to them and how you launch and everything, there's a fine line. That's why you see a lot of them fall off their face right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what RPM do you leave the line on a good track, Trey?
I'm right around 4,000 RPM, 4,500, between 4,000 and 4,500 RPM.
Wow.
That's the only reason I know that is because I just got that gauge last year.
Got the gauge.
I could actually look down and be like, all right, I'm going to take off and see where we're at. But yeah, right around 4,000, 4,500 RPM. And it depends. If it's a really, really hard track, you can walk it out a little bit and let it kind of start to get up on it, once you get a little further down. But the big thing, I mean, you guys know how it is. You can feel your tires slipping or starting to bite. And once that thing bites, you got to give it enough to, and like with these things, if we give it too much at once, it'll just same thing. Yeah. So we kind of gotta ease into it, or it'll essentially flood itself. But yeah, no, it's you guys can do it. You guys know enough about driving.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah, if I can do it, you can do it.
We spent enough money in this class, Trey. We don't need that.
Yeah.
I have gotten to drive one diesel one time during a test run. I drove Ragusi's when Johnny Ragusi still had the pickup.
Yeah.
And I got in that thing, and he goes, "Okay, put it in third." I held on the brake, went to take off, and when I took off, it went up on RPM. It shifted, and I let off because I wasn't used to something shifting.
Yeah.
And now
those were the good days when you could just throw a $1,200 turbo on it from anywhere and a set of injectors and go out and have some fun. Now it's so damn competitive. We don't have any of that. It's all drop box and clutch now. So it's and that, that too, the gearing makes a huge difference.
Big difference.
I learned that a lot this last year. It was our first year with the drop box in it before we got his. And then, I mean, the first hook we went to was in Stockton, and I had way too low of a gear in it, and it was not good. So we changed some stuff out, and we did pretty decent for first hook, but it's been a lot of finagling and taking notes and looking back and
notes.
Yeah. It's and I mean with the drop boxes, you can change those things to get real tight and drop it down a tooth, and it's it's a huge difference. It's really nice, but it's also sucks because you can change so much, and
you change too much.
Yeah. You're like, man, I don't know why I did that. The other gear would have worked perfectly. But
Right.
Oh yeah, I did.
Sit there and think about it too much. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's really that way when you're like Gishers. We got 2-speed in that thing.
3-speed.
Three.
Yeah. So he got 3 ways he could really screw himself.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I gotta go against you on that one because that 3-speed saved my ass. I don't know how many times.
It does sometimes too. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it didn't always save you because sometimes you get it in 2 gears.
Yeah, I put it in park is what I used to call it.
What?
Yes, it does. It's I guess park. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, when you get it in reverse and third at the same time, yeah, it's in park.
Yeah. And then when you realize what you did and you reach down and grab it before the clutches are still engaged, it launches in whatever gear, and typically it's reverse and it slams into the sled. Done that too. Learn my lesson. Don't do that.
Tom does that without that.
Yeah, we're not talking about sled side.
He holds the record for hitting the sled the hardest.
Yeah, you're good at that.
At least I didn't go on top of it.
No.
No,
Well,
one
Not
thing.
surprising being a monster truck,
Yeah. Here we go. It's one of the things you said, Trey, was about you're going before gauges and you're going by feel and sound and everything else. And like with my truck, and I had a buddy of mine ride with me in a test run one time because I wanted him to learn how to drive it in case I couldn't drive. Is my truck, and these two are going to give me crap about it. I know it. Is I can actually feel it in the seat.
Yeah.
There's a distinct thud my truck will give in the seat, and you can feel it, and that's when you know it's time to open it up.
Yeah.
It's
It's weird.
The pine he has between the seat and the floorboard.
No, it's true. And diesels are probably way more important to have the cages. I said, but as funny as this year we had a newer engine in, and I kept watching the RPM and watching the oil pressure and watching, worrying about all that stuff, and finally, halfway, 3/4 way through the season, Dad's like, just stop looking at the gauges. The engine's fine. Just feel it, listen to it. Stop.
Yeah.
It's like, and I was worrying it to death because brand new everything, and so it's just like. Yeah, close my eyes. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Yeah, there you go, man.
It's true though. You just have to listen and feel sometimes. Don't worry about the gauges. I know that's different, obviously, with diesels and stuff, but yeah. So
yeah, once we leave the line, I don't look down too much. I've if it's gonna break, it's gonna break.
Yeah,
That's not
What
much.
are you gonna do
By the
about it?
time
Yeah.
I look and something's wrong, something's probably already let loose, and we're not.
Yeah.
Ready. So,
By the time you see a gauge and react, it's already done its damage. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing like seeing that smoke come out from underneath the hood.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't want to talk about that smoke coming out underneath it.
Yeah, no more of that.
Not good. Not good.
No more of that.
Mm-mm.
So if I remember right, Trey, the history on this truck is it was actually a high school pickup, wasn't it, or something like that?
yeah. So my parents got me that when I was almost 16, and drove it through high school, and then I was going to pulls with Albert, and we were going, and then he got me hooked on it, and all my addiction it's 100% based on a family member. It's a horrible thing, and no, it's been awesome, and the support. I mean, my parents, my friends, my wife.
You landed your wife in that truck, I bet. So.
Oh no! Oh, she's actually been my neighbor for a long time. So I don't know if she thinks she ever got to ride in that thing. Yeah, she wouldn't have liked it very much. It was real loud and blew a bunch of smoke, and it was a cool thing to do. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was cool. It's cool to have it the way it is, and no, I mean, I'm never gonna sell it,
Right.
So it'll be cool to watch my son or daughter get into it, and
Yep.
hopefully, fingers crossed, and be able to say, oh yeah, that's my dad's high school truck. That is his first truck.
That's what my truck is. Mine was my first.
Yeah.
Back when they had dirt highways,
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Chris's was horse and buggies.
Oh, whatever.
Chris originally started with the oxen pulls, and then went on the horses, and then
We had the horse-drawn motor graders, so that's right.
Yeah.
No, a lot of fun though.
Yeah, that is a lot of fun.
Like I said, we always think of a lot of worse things we could do with our money, right?
For sure.
I can't believe how competitive it's gotten over just the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Even across the board, your guys'
Yeah,
class
your
is going
guys'
up.
class, our
It's,
class.
it's
Yeah.
everything. And I mean,
Yeah.
all the promoters have done a kick-ass job and
Yeah.
promoting these, getting fans in the stands, and getting people to actually, come and see it. And I mean, it's a family thing, man. All of our, I've some of my best friends are people that I've pulled with and just gotten to become really good friends with, and
For sure.
it's awesome. It's cool. We all feed off each other, and hey, what about this, or call each other and what do we think, or even at pulls, hey, what do you think about this gear for my truck, or whatever the case is. So it's a blast, man. It's We've been talking about it, going out to one of our projects. I'm like, man, I cannot wait until we're at a track. I'm like, I just want to go that bad.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
That's what I say about these two jack wagons to my left.
It's a release,
Oh, it's always kind of harder because with the company, normally one of us tries to stay around, so we're leaving, and he'll normally come up a little bit later, and but man, once we're there, it's especially the Friday ones, like phone doesn't stop, your phone's done ringing, and you don't have to worry about nothing, and you're just going down the track. Yeah, it's a blast. It's still a lot of work, but it's a freaking blast.
Oh yeah.
Well, and you think it's funny. Every single person we've had on here, everyone says it, and it's not everyone. It's cliche. No, it's not. It's real. It is. It's a real, true friendship and family that you've created over the years. So it's gotten you. I mean, I think in our class, if everyone shows up with a running truck, I think there's like 18 in our class. That's incredible.
So, yeah. So it'd be. I think there was a couple last year. There was 9 or 10 at, and it was fun. It was fun, and
always a lot of trucks. Yeah, I love it.
And everyone's putting, like my dad said, putting some power to the ground and upgrading their trucks and updating stuff, and it's just I like it because it just drives everyone to push their stuff a little bit more. Make the cost more competitive, and it's a blast.
That's what I knew when I brought that truck from back east. When it came out here, I thought, oh boy, here it goes. It's gonna fire some people up, and it sure did.
It's all right.
Well, I think actually where the original fire up of this class is whenever Powell's bought the first one and brought it. That's when it really started taking off. Everybody started advancing and trying to and caught up to them.
Yeah.
Right.
And just took off from there.
And made him look pretty and
shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the longest time, that was my goal was to try and get around them, and it took me a couple years. But it's awesome, and I know some people get weird about like, they just people are buying trucks and bringing them over here or whatever, and it's like, man, I love it. It's a badass sport, and that's just like his truck back there. It won the points championship
last year
for one of the people over there, and
Daniel's not taking a break.
Oh, come on.
It helps all of us. It helps me even, they're in the same shop.
Yeah.
So we got to get real secretive with what we're doing between us two.
No kidding. Got curtains up.
He's not telling me.
That's a gear selection. You got to off a little bit on that.
Yeah. It's fun. I'm excited. We're all my friends are excited to be going out, and that's another fun thing, man. I've had a couple of people drive my truck, some friends that are out there until 2-3 o'clock in the morning helping me get stuff done, and they get in there, and it's just
try to break it.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, you're not gonna hurt nothing. I'm not gonna hurt. So go ahead, and if something breaks, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
they love it, and it's like you said, it's a family thing, man. It's I mean, it does definitely sound cliche, but it is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
totally.
Yep,
totally.
For sure.
And when you got a good group of people, in a class and stuff, you're always bouncing stuff off each other. And you guys find with having 2 trucks too, it's just like with Chris and I, and even Jason, we'll get to a place where we're going to share data back and forth because we want to help each other get ahead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And help improve. There's been many times where, we did it in 2024 where I told Chris, I said, hey, I'm not running for points. So, if I'm out in front of you and you want to try something, let's do it. Because he was going to run for point series that year. Hey, let's do it. I turned around and bit ass.
Worst thing year I've had, actually.
We've gotten on tracks before where I've gone first and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try this. And he's like 6 hooks behind me. I said, hey, that worked, or that side's crap, or, we'll share that information just to help each other out.
Yeah. We do the same thing over there on our side too. It's the camaraderie of not just our class, but the whole pooling family itself. But then in our class, our guys come over, and especially with Trey, because they're all the mechanical guys. I'm not the real mechanical guy, but I just listen to them, and they're trading what they do with each other, with trucks, and all the way down to air pressures and stuff. It's hoods up.
We even do it out of class too. I've talked with Trey before, and Brandon, you came to me before when we've been in different places and say, what do you think of that? And we'll go back and forth. And I've always said an open book, really.
Well, I really think
try to put on the best show as possible
because you guys have that operator's touch,
Yeah.
That gives you an advantage over the rest.
Little advantage.
Right. Yeah.
He
If
doesn't operate much anymore.
Yeah. Most of the time.
I still get out.
Yeah, whenever we get slow or whenever we get too damn busy, he's, hey, Dad, we need an operator out here.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
I've always said the best guy to put in a truck is a guy that can take a backhoe and feel an 1.5 inch pipe PVC line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually the guy you put in the truck is the one that tears everything up. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
it's definitely, it's definitely grown a lot. It's definitely picked up and ran with that class.
Yeah.
And you guys, I know you guys had to reel it back just a little bit, tighten up some rules and stuff over the past couple of years. But it's one of those classes that everybody wants to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even with the rules, it's one of those things where there was always some gray areas, and I'm the whatever for our class. They come to tech nonsense, and so they come to me, and I'm like, man, it says what it says in the rules, and it makes it easier for us. There's no bullshit, and well, I read it that this was legal. No, this is it says what it says on there, and
they teched at GSI this last year. They teched Trey and a couple guys did a tech in our class, and to be honest with you, it was really surprising. There wasn't anything major. There was a couple trucks. The Powell's truck didn't have any deficiencies on it.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 trucks that were completely spot on, and there was a couple trucks with just some small minor nonsense, and it wasn't even.
Talking out, length out 1.5 inches.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing huge, but it was more so. I actually kind of brought it up to the Mercedes, and Trevor was like, "Hey, if you want to run with it, you can, but I don't really have time to do it because I wanted to do a full tech. Let's measure wheelbase.
Yeah.
Let's that way no one can say, oh, hey,
No question.
Vieira won and he was cheating because his wheelbase was whatever or his hitch was whatever. And
we all know, man.
And those damn Gearbox guys, always trying to get ahead. But it was nice to kind of, and even out of our class, we had a couple people that have made comments and, oh yeah, there's some guys that are maybe not following the rules. And I'm like, no, let's put this to bed. And so me and a couple guys ran through, and everyone that wanted to go through, if you want to walk all 13, I think there's 13 trucks. If you want to walk with us, then walk with us, and you can. I'm not.
They wanted
playing.
him. Everybody wanted him.
I'm not playing the favoritism nonsense. And I actually didn't even tech my truck where my dad's. I had another person come in and tech him because I'm like, I don't want any nonsense of someone thinking that we're cheating. It was nice to kind of put all that to bed. And it was more so, it wasn't even like, oh, hey, you're not going to be pulling. And that's kind of what I agreed with Trevor on was, hey, if we find something that's like a huge power advantage, someone's shooting nitrous or someone has a massive charger that's out of the regulation, or that's a little bit different story. But this is more so a thing to say, hey, you have all winter to fix this stuff. So, make sure your stuff's in line for next year. So that way we're all shooting the same class rules and there's no nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a lot. They when we went to the PPL rules or hot shots, whatever it is now. There was a lot of safety stuff that was brought up, and I mean, it's good. We don't want no one getting hurt.
R8 now, I think it is.
Yeah, we went with one that you can essentially go pull pretty much anywhere in any league.
That's basically what we did.
That's kind of what our goal was with it. And same thing, if anyone wants to come here, there's nothing that they are going to be out of compliance on or anything like that. But yeah, it was a lot of people did a lot of work last year, and same thing this year. There's a lot of trucks that are torn down to the nut and bolt. So it's going to be a good one.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I asked if you guys are ready, because my truck's still sitting in the shop, and I try to hang out with the kids as much as we can, and I go out there once they're down, and luckily the shop's super bright, so I can go out there until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and
oh god,
I wake up pretty dead. I did it 2 days in a row, and I realized that I'm not 20 years old anymore, and I probably shouldn't. But it's there's a lot of guys that are really starting to push to make, like my dad said, nice trucks, pretty, that people like to look at, and make some good power going down the track.
That's key.
Yeah,
that's key to bring people to understand.
Backs the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys gotten really much to do, have gotten the opportunity to do this much, but one of the other things, like we said, the vehicles are getting nice and clean. They're nice, very good looking vehicles and stuff. But we've gotten the experience going to the fan meet and greets and stuff like that.
Oh,
you got excellent looking vehicles and everything else, and you're on display. It's just one of those byproducts of our sport that's very exciting and a lot of fun to do, because the kids just love it.
Yeah, they do. And get hero cards made of your trucks, and they love that. Sign those and hand them out. Man, we go through stacks of those a year.
Yeah.
Chris hates it next to him.
We had one of those in Paso a couple years ago when Brian did that event. It was I think it was kind of a test event to see how many he could do, and he invited the 3.0 class, and we went out there, and he did I called it like a pit party.
Yeah. Yep.
Where they came down into the pits for an hour or 30 minutes, whatever it was. And it was a blast, man. And that was probably 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah. And it was, the sport wasn't even to where it's at now, but it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like you said, seeing the kids and letting them get in the truck and check it out and look at everything.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Just the crowd involved, more hands-on. Yep.
Yeah. It gets those stands filled up a little bit more.
Yeah. A lot of these shows, they're so limited on time and stuff, they just don't have time to do it. But there are some that do have time. So
yeah.
Doesn't take long. Just let them down for an hour or so and sign some autographs and give out some stuff and keep them coming back,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The best part. I had a kid at GSI 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago. I was loading my truck up, getting ready to pull out. And his dad walked up to me and goes, "Hey, my son wants your autograph." And I was like, man, this is probably the coolest thing I've ever done in my
Yeah.
entire life. I'm like,
It
heck
is.
yeah, I'll sign whatever you want me to sign.
Yeah.
It was, you know, and it was really cool.
That was the year his truck was on the sweatshirts and the t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Came out,
cool.
bought me
Right
a
on.
shirt.
Yeah.
And the kid was
Signed
going
it.
by each driver that was on
Yeah.
the shirt and having them sign.
Yeah. It was really
That
I
is
thought-
awesome.
He thought
Can't
he was
turn all that.
Oh man, we took some pictures. It was a great day for me. So I'd imagine that kid.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. Makes you feel good.
Mhm.
We had the meet and greets at Sublimity, and the last year I was up there, we're in the arena, and I think there's a group of like 2 or 3 little kids, and they were just loving the fire truck. And one of them happened to say something about, is there something I can have from the fire truck? And I'm like, you know what? So I went in the cab, and every once in a while, what I'll do is, you know, if loose bolts or something like that, and I still have a glove box in there, I'll just throw it in the glove box. And so I just started rummaging through the glove box, found a couple little knickknacks that came off the truck, like and stuff. Handed the kids,
That's
and
every
man,
pull.
I gave them $1 million.
Is that what happens to Dodges? You just parts fall off them all the time. And you just throw them in the
Yeah.
glove box. Is that how you run? You guys run these Dodges?
I can't win for shit with these two.
Pine wood. He's got screws from Home Depot in there.
Yeah,
Hey, you guys are outnumbered. There's 3 Dodge guys in here.
I know.
It's all good.
Yeah, we can handle it.
We've been on here when they're all Chevy guys too. So I mean, it's all good.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And all 4 guys too. So
Yeah.
it happens.
yeah, that's cool.
But it's
But
nice
yeah,
to have some hairdryer guys on here once in a while, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
especially cool ones like you guys.
Appreciate
That's
that.
a lot of fun.
It is fun.
But,
Wow.
all the tree huggers hate us, but
Oh yeah, that's the best part though.
Yeah.
Somebody else is chiming in to get me too.
It is. It's huge.
Because it's a Dodge. That's right. They got all kinds of stuff in here.
God.
All right, open mouth, insert foot. Okay.
Well, he did one year. He gave out these little fire hats.
Yeah.
Man, he had a line out of the arena for them fire
Yeah.
hats.
Yep.
That's
They love
Made
that.
us all look bad.
Yep.
Chris was pissed because he had nobody over his truck.
Yeah, the year before I ran out of hero cards. That year I didn't hardly give out any. It was crazy.
Yeah. Right.
Fireman showed up.
That's funny.
It's all good. It's for the kids.
No, it's
how long have
definitely.
you had that truck, John?
Huh?
How long have you had that truck?
So we actually started pulling that truck in 2011 in the street class. And then in 16 and 17, we bumped it up to the super stock class. And in 18, we came out in Pro Mod.
No. The guy that we bought that truck from just messaged me on Facebook,
Oh, did he?
and he's
Hey,
watching
Matt.
it too. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, that's awesome. Right on. That's cool.
Nice.
Good deal.
So we need to put up a couple of pictures.
Yeah.
It
It
is.
That's a sweet picture.
looks like nobody's driving.
Right?
It's so damn low. We got to get him a boost.
Brandon's a lowrider.
Yeah, Matt and I are probably the same height.
Yeah.
Works out perfect.
Yeah.
That way, if you don't do very good, you're hid, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That wasn't me.
Yeah.
That's why I tinted my windows. I was like, I don't get see me.
Yeah, right. No kidding, me too.
That's
I
awesome.
might hit my head if I go in there. Then look at me and Brandon.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome watching, Matt. It's got to be past your bedtime back there. Holy moly.
Now, look, I was pulling. A lot of them are still up watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, it's and I was like we talked about earlier was whenever Brandon made that first pass that first night at GSI, Trey's jumping up and down, big old high fives are going on and everything else. And then I ran into Brandon as he came off the track and stuff. And it's like Freaking big old bear hug. You're so freaking excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still shaking. You're so excited.
I still get excited thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
It was super cool.
Yeah, it makes it fun.
Sure.
Yeah. Kimmy likes the tilt body on that. That's pretty cool.
Chris, what are you waiting for?
No doubt.
Right?
I don't know. Mine's a heavy body on mine. I don't know if I can do that. We'll try. But
Start chopping stuff apart. You don't need all that weight.
yeah.
He's tilting
That would
his.
be cool.
Yeah, we're tilting mine, and yeah, it's gonna be.
That's why his truck's in pieces, because
Yeah.
he's already got it tilted up now.
Nice.
Nice. Good.
Way easier to work on stuff. Huh.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fingers crossed, we won't be working on it a lot, Chris.
Right. Yes.
Walk on some
Yeah.
wood.
That's the goal.
I agree.
Yeah, it'll be nice to be able to work. I mean, even just the simple stuff, just changing gears or oil, anything.
Like, yeah, you could.
Yeah, it was. Once we saw his, I'm like, man, it's pretty simple. It's not, it wasn't too crazy. And same thing, we had it in the shop, and we've actually had a couple other people that have talked to us about stopping by and looking at it and see what they could do. So it'll be nice.
I think Keith. I know the pals. I think they want to tilt Keith's truck too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So much easier to get in there and work on things.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Even just cleaning it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were cleaning on my truck and standing in the engine bay all bent over and wiping down the engine, and he's over here in slippers and sweats and like, dang it.
Yeah.
Nice, Mike.
Yeah, it definitely makes it easier to switch gears. It makes it easier to do a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a little intimidating having a bunch of I cut pretty much everything out last year and got it ready to my goal was to try and tilt it this year, and I remember when I first took, I'm like, holy crap. It is freaking loud in here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I can hear everything now. I'm
Really?
freaking stuff spinning next to me. It was wild. So it'll be
You're going to be tilting it, Chris.
I know. Not built yet. She already wants it tilted. Oh my gosh.
So what you're saying is I need to get the Sawzall out tomorrow.
I was gonna say get a Sawzall welder out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because the truck is here.
Yeah, truck's in town. I don't have my shop
That's
up.
awesome.
So
Well,
yeah.
if you guys are gonna do it,
Body real quick. Oh,
we're here to help. If you guys need some help. That truck's almost too pretty to cut apart, Chris.
I
No.
know.
yeah.
It's
Thanks. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
I had a hard time cutting some of the stuff off of mine and welding back to it, and like, oh
It's sentimental to you, it's like, man,
yeah.
but I technically
Trey.
got it on the inside, so it really wouldn't be that bad. But
Trey, trust me, I know your feeling because my body can actually come off the frame and go right down on the chassis and go on the road right now.
Yeah.
I've never cut anything out of my body yet.
Nothing at all.
I could put the bench seat back in and be a driver.
he's still got big old holes in the bed, even. It's crazy.
Go to Gigi. I'm not gonna chase you right now. I'll chase you when we're done with this, okay?
On a
Oh,
mustard
mustard
truck.
chassis. It already is on one.
Thanks, Kimmy. Yeah, I still got the original dash. I still have the bed floor. I got everything still in it.
John, I'm hearing a bunch of weight that you could move around.
Oh yeah, exactly.
A bunch of weight.
One of these days.
Mhm.
It's hard. It's hard cutting. That was one
That
of
was the
my
hardest part of the whole thing was cutting everything out.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me a while to do that. It was looking back, if I was not 20 years old and building the truck and I was broke, really wish I would have kept it nice and then bought another one that wasn't in as good a shape and
Right.
started, essentially started over. But it's a little bit too late now. I don't know if there's any going back.
Yeah. No going back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Did you go, did you make the RAM so it runs off your steering or?
We actually went electric. I followed my dad's truck. His is electric, which is, it's nice. One, because it's a little bit cheaper. It's a little bit lighter, but they lock. So there's no, if something fails and it's up, it can't come down. And that was kind of big for me. And
They're actually the gates, actuator that opens gates.
Yeah.
And they screw.
it's a linear actuator, so it just screws in and out. And that's a big thing for me. My son's at probably 95% of the events. And if he's not in my truck, he's in his truck or in someone's. He'll climb in anyone's truck. And the last thing I want to do is have it tilted up and, something break and it fall.
Is it pretty fast or?
Yeah, it goes up. Mine's a little bit quicker than his. We're not really too sure why. But we timed it the other day and it was like 24 seconds up and something down, 20 seconds down. So not horrible.
Yeah.
It would definitely be faster if it was hydraulics, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust my welds with hydraulics either though. So little questionable.
Right.
Well, you can scratch holes too,
Yeah.
So we'll start off with a question. Trey, what's your favorite track?
Track? Like physical dirt, or are we talking about an event?
An event.
California, I'm going to say GSI. It's awesome. We got a lot of really good trucks there, a lot of good competition. The crowd's pretty great. But overall, Chris is going to like it, but I'm going to choose one of the Nevada pools. Gardnerville or Yarrington is both really, really fun. Last year we had some pretty damn good tracks. And then the crowd, man, the crowd's over there in Nevada. It's next level. It doesn't matter if you go, you guys know this, you go 5 feet and there's kids cheering and clapping and the crowd's going wild, or you go 500 feet and they're going crazy.
Run up and down the track.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit intimidating. I know I can't go too far to the driver's side, but
Yeah, that's scary having those kids on that small little fence.
yeah,
Like,
a little panel
Yeah.
saving them. But yeah, no, it's those events are just a blast, and the tracks have just continued to get better, and the fans out there, insane.
Well, we had Fallon last year. Did you come to Fallon last year?
Yeah.
No, and you know what pisses me? I think Fallon's the one. Is that the one that's right before? Is that the one on a Sunday, like before Labor Day, or is that Winnemucca?
No, that's
Okay.
Yeah,
Fallon was the weekend before.
Oh,
Yeah,
was that the one?
weekend
Yeah.
before, yeah.
Yeah, so that was the first. They had it back in Fallon actually, but it was during the Cantaloupe Festival. And man, they were worried that the bleachers were going to fall down. There were so many people there.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh wow. Jeez.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
And they're having us back this year, so
That's awesome.
yeah, try to make that one. That one's pretty good.
Yeah.
How about you, Brandon?
I like them all.
He's probably partial to GSI because he won. Geez.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I really do. I like them all. As far as the tracks go, we've always been set up for softer tracks. Everywhere we go is a soft track.
Yeah,
And
pretty much. That's the place to go.
GSI is probably probably a good one. Our farm one.
Battle of the Farm.
Battle of the
Yeah.
Farm is turning out to be a really fun one.
Yeah, that one's pretty crazy too.
It's a lot of people, and they just want to. People from everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's turning out to be. I think that they just had their third year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Third
Yeah,
year.
third year.
So,
Yeah.
and those guys over there are just it's gotten bigger every year. So, and that's just in our backyard too. I mean, we're
Yeah.
literally 7
Can't be
minutes. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a good track. They brought in a bunch of dirt for that track, if I'm not mistaken, and they made a pretty damn good track there. And it's nice and it's long. It's pretty hard to find a good long track around here, you know.
Yeah.
Babel started. He realized he can build a track now. So
Yeah.
shout out to
Build track.
Los Banos too. I don't know the last time I pulled in Los Banos, but that track is.
Banos is kind of funny. It can be
Hit and miss, yeah.
track, but you can mess it up real quick.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
temperamental. It's temperamental, but that track's long and you can. I mean, if you work it right, that can be a badass track.
Chris doesn't like it because I beat him there.
Whatever.
Damn Dodge guys.
That was a 3-wheel drive. I mean, come on.
Hey, there was nothing broke on your truck.
Yeah.
He remembers that one time, Chris. He got you. Okay, nothing was broken.
No, Banos can be good. Banos
Yeah.
can be good. So
Chowchilla's another pretty good one too. That one was that was the last time I pulled a Chowchilla was when I realized I need a drop box. It was a good track. It was pretty long, and I just ran out. I couldn't get going any faster than I needed to be, or than I was. And I remember I was like, all right, well, there's not much I could have done besides swapped out some gears and got some more wheel speed.
Ukiah can be a pretty good track too sometimes. And
We've never been up there. Everyone I've talked to says that it's normally a pretty dang good track. So
Chico too. We went to Chico last year. That can be a good track too.
that was sticky.
Yeah, it's really sticky.
yeah, Chico's not too far. Ukiah is a pretty.
how far are you kayak from here? 6 hours.
I usually takes me about 2.5 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
I thought it was further up north.
Me too.
2.5 to 3. Because you go to Williams and then get on 20 and go across, and you got to go up. You got to go north on 101 for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Oh, no, sorry, south on 101.
North
South
is
on 101
Willits.
for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Willits. Sorry.
Willits. Willits is a good track too, but it's just short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But great crowd.
up in Willits.
That's the thing, is talking to guys in the Midwest and stuff like that, and even Schultz said it the first time he came out here. He says, "Man, you guys get the crowds where there's so many hooks and stuff back there. Unless it's a big one like Louisville or those big ones, they don't get the huge crowds."
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can see that in the videos. You watch videos and you think, God, where's the crowd at? There's just
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
hardly anybody there.
But I would say the two for the best crowds that I've witnessed, actually about 3 or 4 of them, was in 2020 when we were going to Idaho with Shoshone and Burley. Both of those crowds were just insane.
Yeah.
And Fallon last year, like Chris said, where they were worried they were going to overcapacitate the grandstands. And then Sublimity is another one that it just always just full to the brim.
Yep.
Sold out every Saturday night. Yeah.
Sold out.
They run diesels there.
yeah. Is Sublimity?
That's the one in Idaho, isn't it?
No, that's an up
No,
in
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oregon.
They run diesels there.
They run anything.
Yeah, I think anything there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a big class of diesels up around here, but yeah, they'll run them.
Caleb runs there. Who else runs that one?
Caleb has that common sense truck, right? Is that
Gone broke.
Yeah,
Gone
gone broke?
Yep.
So, well, should we get into the competition?
Sure.
Since
do it.
somebody didn't break out their helmet that they were supposed to use last.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. You guys discuss your guys' bet. That's what you guys figure that out.
No bets.
You don't want to bet because you don't want to follow through. So
We don't need to be like the Mastettis. It's fine. They can do their little thing.
they do shots. We were just wearing helmets.
Right.
All right, our first one tonight is Brian said, or no, this first one's going to be Black Magic in Tres Pinos. I know Chris always complains about this, but Chris goes first. What are you guessing?
285.
Oh,
Jason.
So I was 287. I was thinking 285 as well.
Brandon.
278.
281.
281. Well, this one here was 298.96.
Damn.
Gisher gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 280, 68, 284. Walker was the closest. So Gisher comes out the gate tonight. Next one's going to be back at MJC with Foolishness. All right, Gish.
210.
Brandon.
268.
Truck's not that long.
It is?
I knew Trey was going to say something on that one.
I was going to
All
ask.
right,
how long
we'll
is the
give
track?
Brandon another
That's
try at it.
MJC. The indoor track. It's
Oh.
short.
I'll get another try.
Yeah, give it a try.
Yeah.
186.
I'm gonna say 202.
Chris.
190.
Brandon or Trey's going to be really upset with this one because you went over 201.40.
That's some
Freaking
shit, John.
close.
Over. Can't go over. So who wins that one?
201. Kimmy hit it. Also, too, before getting to the next one, I want to thank Brian Branson and Garrett Reeve for sending over these videos tonight.
Nice.
They sent quite a few. I got some more in there. Sue sent me some. I didn't get those loaded tonight. But speaking of Brian, we're going to go to Painkiller.
Hey, who won that one?
Oh, the duck.
The duck.
The duck. All right, we're going to Painkiller.
Pain.
I forgot that's something I had to shut up. I almost screwed that up. All right, we're going to start with Brandon.
Shit. You can't go over though, right?
Can't go over.
All right.
308.
308. Trey.
317.
Chris.
He beat me so bad.
I think it's 320.
295.
Huh?
295.
Jason.
315.
Well, let's see what our guesses are out there. We got a 312. We got a 301. And I'll leave this one up there because it was 355.4.
Wow.
Damn,
Nice.
Kyle.
Trey gets it.
Trey got it right on.
Trey got it.
Good
I was
job.
still off by like 30.
Yeah, but you won, man.
Ryan got that truck lettered too. It looks good.
Yeah, that's really
it
good.
looks really good. All right, we're gonna go to Ravella's 36 at Trentinos this year. There might be a rumor going around that Cash might get to drive that this year.
Nice. You know, that could be a good track there too.
Yeah.
they can.
Holster.
So we're gonna start off with Trey.
298. No,
Oh, too late.
299.
299. Chris.
295.
Jason.
285.
Brandon.
275.
You know, these two guys are sort of laughing a lot. And the last time they started laughing a lot was when Brian was actually texting them the information.
That was fun.
That was funny.
So they went 285.00.
Damn. Wow.
Get your
Did he get 2 points because he nailed it? I mean,
Yeah, I get extra points for perfect. Yeah.
yeah, we'll give him that. All right, we're gonna go to the Felon in MJC. Did he look at his watch?
No. That's funny.
All right, Felon in MJC. What was actually amazing about that pull was the fact that he actually was able to get the wheels off the ground at MJC.
Yeah, on a sand track.
got
Yeah.
the weight right. Yeah.
Because, I mean, as
And
all
you've
of us
been there.
know, that place it can suck it down into it big time.
Yeah. You never
So-
And he still had to let off, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
We're going to start off with Chris.
Ooh. 230.
Jason.
229.
You asshole.
Why are you saying you asshole? He's just below you.
I know. Yeah.
Brandon.
Over.
I'm going to say 218.
Trey.
207.
These two are laughing too damn hard.
Chris got it. I think he's like 235 or something.
268.
Not that track.
He went
What did you
232.49.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What you're saying, I think you guys were saying like the track, like the door 35 or something like that. Or
The
whatever.
door, if you go fully through the door, you can get to 250s.
Okay.
But you're risking a lot by hitting that concrete.
That's why you let out, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you're risking a lot by heading towards that concrete.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to stay in the same building, and we're going to go identity theft.
It's like the
say too much gear on the sand track.
Jason.
190. No, that's too far.
Brandon.
You think so, Gish?
I do.
You think it's too much?
I'm going to say
Maybe not.
I'm going to say 205.
All right. Yeah.
201.
I videoed that run. I should know it.
Yeah. we
201 for me.
actually pull and we don't remember our distance.
Trey, say 201. What'd you say, Trey?
201.
What did I say?
205.
Chris.
203. Right between them.
Well, we got 201, 201, 204, 233. And Richie went 212.62.
Oh,
Brandon.
Brandon. Yeah.
Everybody.
Nice job.
I almost went 210, but I was like, that might be too much.
All right, we're going to go back to Tres Pinos with one of the other Ravella trucks called Hell's Coming. This truck is a nice truck. I really like this truck. So we're starting off this time with Brandon.
284. Too long.
Trey.
Don't say shit like that after you say it.
Yeah, man.
290.
Damn you.
Chris.
292.
Chris looks confident.
Huh?
292.
Jason.
293.
Jackass.
Okay, we're still starting back over.
Oh, we're all over.
Brandon.
We are starting over?
Yeah.
What was the lowest?
Everybody was over. The lowest was
285, right? Or 280? Yeah.
284.
284. So,
Wow.
So we're over.
lower than 284.
I'm going to go 258.
Trey.
That's two.
That's not far enough.
274.8. 274.8.
Wow.
Oh.
We're gonna get there.
Oh.
Chris.
If it's exact, I get
We're
something.
getting into adult math here.
Right. You win.
Well, Jason's going after me. This is crap. Okay, 276.
I was going to say 275. Let's go 277. I'm going to write about him. See what I can
Yeah, see, I'd be against the law.
I'm glad you can't see my facial expressions right now because you two go back and forth all the time. And his distance was 277.19.
And
Gotcha, bitch.
Went over.
No, I said 277.
You almost said 275.
I did.
And that was one of the double points. Here's the next double point.
Oh no,
We'll
you
make it even better. This one's going to be triple points. The last one's going to be triple points. Painkiller. Last ones he sent me.
Hmm.
All right. We're starting off with the last one with Trey. He's been thinking so hard, he's messing his hair up.
Let's do 311. Looked like it was a pretty good distance.
311.
Sure.
Yep, 11. Chris.
I got it in your head.
What you got, Chris? 301?
Yeah.
Jason.
295.
Brandon.
Wow. 297.
Well, with a distance of 319 feet 90
Oh, yes, you got it.
Trey takes
I got it.
Nice.
Look at
Trey
Trey.
takes the win on it.
Damn.
So
Trey wins it.
now, for the first time ever during the show, I actually got to do some math here because
Man.
everybody locked in some good points. But the old Gisher pulled it out by 1 with
Look at
5.
me go.
See, if
Trey
he
came
would
in second with 4.
have wore his helmet tonight like he's supposed to, he wouldn't have won.
Probably not.
So, yep, Trey came in second. Jason came in the winner. So that means that Chris has to wear a helmet next month.
Right.
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 Cool.
I'll wear a wee woo helmet.
We will help.
Wee woo helmet. Thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks
a lot,
for having
guys.
us.
Having fun with us.
Thank you,
Can't wait to
guys.
see you guys this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's going to be a blast.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
fun one.
Can't wait to see you guys there.
Yeah.
What's you guys first? Where you guys going first?
I think Chowchilla.
What is
Yep.
that?
Yeah. As long as everything holds together.
I think it's May 8th.
Yep.
May 8th, Friday.
You should be.
Yeah, we'll be there.
I think.
Close to home for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
cool.
It's what are you guys thinking your first one's gonna be?
We're gonna
Me?
try and get them to that
Sherlock.
first one at L&L for April 25th, but it's a pretty busy day. We have a wedding, and then so we might go drop them off. It's a Catholic wedding at like noon or something like that, so we might go to the wedding and then say see ya.
Jeez. That's dedication.
That's kind of the plan. So we might show up all fancy, but we'll see.
That's right.
But yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
should have the trucks there.
Nice.
Yeah,
Unless you're
then
not
for
getting
truck
tucker,
show.
then you don't wear a helmet.
Nice.
That should be fun, guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All
Thanks
here
for
for that
having us.
place. You bet.
Yeah, thank you guys. You guys hold on a second. I'm gonna play it down. See everybody in 2 weeks. Working on Brian Franson to maybe be on here in 2 weeks. So
All right.
see everybody in 2 weeks.
Right on.
Okay.